I'm in pain. I got fucked up. I got fucked up getting home. There was a ditch on the bike trail back home, and I fell in that. So that was like 30 minutes of bullshit. So now I'm all fucked up. Oh my god. Now what looks like emo, suicidal fucking scars. Great. You want them? Got a cute little puppy over here though. Oh, look at the little tail. Oh, look at the little tail going. Little puppy. So yeah, let's got that going on, but I'm fucked up. My knee is all, oh my god. No, dude, my knee is all fucked up. Look at that shit, dude. I am fucked up, dude. Like, a lot of it was literally because I fucking fell in a goddamn ditch. Ah. Oops. Fuck, goddamn it. Motherfucker. Look at me.
Blackberries will break off in the sticking of skin.
I'm aware of that. I mean, it's not my fault that the PNW has, a bunch of fucking blackberries, that are invading the goddamn environment. Fuck. Fuck! Can we not do this?
Let me guess, you got some in your ass, too.
No! My fucking phone literally wants to fly everywhere. Fuck! Now why? Now why? I don't know. Bro. I'm all fucked up, okay? Look at me. Messed up. I fell in the goddamn fucking blackberry bush and all that shit. I'm wounded. I'm MIA. I'm wounded in action. I'm WIA, dude. I am wounded in action. I'm hurt. Like, legitimately, I'm kind of bruised up a little bit. I did not expect this. And, unfortunately, that's what happened. Love you. I mean, the bike trip was actually pretty legit, and there was actually a concert at the end of it. So, it was actually pretty fun. It was just, like, the trip on the way back home. Because I was apparently too late to fucking ride a bike. Because, I literally fell 30 feet into a ditch where, like, the river was, like the Willamette River, and between that and the, and the bike trail, and that was horrible. Like, legitimately, that was shit. It was like, fuck, dude. Like, I tried to get my homie to get my bike up, and like, I straight up was, I mean, eventually he was able to get my bike, but I had to get up there, to the trail on my own. And that's how all this shit happened. That's how all this shit happened. Right there. That's how I got fucked up. Like, I was honest. Like, I thought I was gonna fucking have to spend the night in that fucking ditch. I thought I was gonna have to sleep there and wake up and be in the fucking ditch in the middle of the Willamette River. Like, I honestly thought that shit. But luckily not. Thank fuck. And I almost lost my hat. I almost lost this hat, too. Almost. I wasn't able to find it, and I wasn't able to pick it up, and oh my god. Fuck, a little bit of the last 2 hours, honestly. Like, from like 6 to 11, that shit was fucking lit. But as soon as the concert was all done, and the whole show was over, and all that shit, like, damn, dude, that was bullshit. That was a little bullshit.
I have to start calling you Brer Rabbit.
Dude, for real, dude. I mean, my god. You are lit. I am lit. No, I'm lit. I'm definitely gonna, admit that. Yes, I'm lit. I could have been more lit, but I kind of got fucked up, on the way back home. Not because of the alcohol, but because of fucking, you know, the bike trail. I fell like 30 feet into a ditch. Like, that's what sobered me up, and I was like, oh no, fuck. It was all brutal. It was like some brutal bullshit, dude. And by the time I was all like, you got out of that shit, dude, my legs were killing me, dude. Like, once I finally got to my house, I was like, you know what? It's 10 minutes until, you know, the cutoff, you know, for alcohol. Fuck it. I'm going to 7-Eleven. I'm going to, like, make my legs burst into fucking flames, which I did, and go over there and grab 2 more. Because, oh my god, I really needed it, dude. Just fuck, bro. Damn, bro. Yeah, damn, bro is right. Actually, you know what? Here, you want to see some of the shit from tonight? Because I did record some videos. I'm pretty sure they're uploaded on YouTube as well. Like, I'm pretty sure I got, like, some YouTube shorts of it already uploaded. Pretty sure. Here, let's see. Oh, fuck! Can we not do that, phone? Can we stop? Fuck! Can we not do that? Can we not do that? Thank you! Fucking hell! How hard is it to not, like, you know, fucking fall and go gravity mode? Goddamn! Anyway. Let's see here. Where the fuck are you? Yes, where are you? I saw them. Hey. Come on. Okay, YouTube's being a fucking faggot. Oh my god, can you stop, YouTube? Can you just show me the fucking bullshit? There you fucking go. Oh my god. Holy fuck, how long why does it have to take so long? Like, seriously. Fuck you, dude. God. Fuck YouTube, dude. Piece of shit. Was it this one? I think it's the first one. No, it's this one. Here we go. Wait, where's the music? Okay, that actually is making me... This is making me mad. Oh my god, this is actually gonna fucking make me blow a gasket. Oh my... Dude, what the fuck? Turn on. There we go. Fucking hell. How hard is it? You know, just have a fucking thing, dude. God damn. Now play. Oh my god. I'm literally going to do it. I'm gonna fucking... Oh my god. I swear to god, dude. Finally!
So pedal to the metal.
Hold on. My god. This fucking app shit.
It's over there. Pedals to the motherfucking metal. Oh, hell yeah.
See the one here. See the one I uploaded so far.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially I'll get the other ones uploaded here in a bit. Probably tonight or tomorrow. Because there's a concert at the High Rock bar and venue that we all eventually met up towards. And honestly, that shit was fucking amazing. That shit was amazing. Here, actually, let me go to my gallery and actually show one of those. Because that shit was lit. It was amazing shit. I don't want myself. I don't want me. I already know me. I know myself. I don't need that. Go to the gallery. Oh, dude. Oh, man, my neck is fucking sore because I've been headbanging a lot lately. And, oof, it is definitely sore right now. Gallery, come on. Pull your ass up. Not the fucking goddamn Gmail or whatever the fuck. No. The gallery. Pull that up. Jesus. There we go. My God, how hard is it? Fucking phone, piece of shit. Motherfucker, dude. Anyway, I know it ain't that shit. Where is it? Is this right? Yeah, so it should be these, like, next couple pics, right? Alright. It can't be these, right? Yeah, this is from Seattle. Here we go. Yeah, these are some of the pictures from the show right here. Yeah, from Portland. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, these are the pictures from the show. There we go. Yeah. Pretty sure this was Hell Shock right here. Nice. Got some pretty good pics right there. I'm pretty sure I got some pretty good video as well. Let me see it. Ah! Fuck! Why do you keep doing that, you piece of fuck shit? Can we not do that, please? Thank you. Fuck motherfucker. God. Anyway, yeah, let me see. I think this is one of the videos here, I think. Right? I think. Yep, it is. There we go. This fucking band Shell Shock fucking kicks way too much ass. actually have their set list too. Now to think about it. Where did I put that fucking set list? I have actually multiple set lists, but where the fuck did they go? They were in this backpack. What the fuck? Boo! Did I somehow fucking lose that shit? I swear to fucking God, if I did, I'm gonna be upset. Oh, it's in here. Yeah. I don't know the exact song. I think that was like the second to the last of their set list, if I remember correctly. But it's like, either way, like, this band fucking kicks like insane fucking ass. Here, let me see if I can blah, 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 blah. Here. It's another one from their set. Seattle? Wait, what the fuck? That's Sepultura? That's not what I was looking for. Is it in this one? Yeah, okay, it is in this one. Okay, here it is. Here's what I was looking for.
Fuck that shit. I see more than 12 people in here. Make some motherfucking noise! Okay. This is an ant, baby. It's not a baby. It's an ant.
Man, what the fuck? I mean, man, this band fucking really kicks some fucking serious ass, honestly. And this is her entire set list here. I'm pretty sure that was like the second to last one right there, Ant Baby. But the band is called Death Grave. And I know I have this set list somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it went, but I definitely got that goddamn set list somewhere. So, I'll eventually have it. Because I know I got it somewhere, but I mean, I don't know where the fuck it went. It should have been in my fucking like backpack, but might be actually in one of my other pockets actually. Not that one. Oh, hold up. Got my keys in that one. What the fuck? Where'd it go? Okay, there's my necklace, because I almost lost my fucking necklace, so got that right there. Did I really fucking lose that set list? You know what? I think I fucking did. I don't know how, but I think I probably fucking did somehow. Even though, like, it was in my goddamn backpack. What the fuck? Boo! That's bullshit. What the hell? Well, you know what? At least I got a fucking picture of the set list. At least that's for sure. At least I got that. Man, what the fuck? Do I really not have that on me? I mean, what the hell? Yeah. It's on this at all? Yeah, no. What the fuck? Oh, no, I have them. They're right here. Ironically, like, one of the bands for Hellshock, they literally had a empty mail US Bank thing. But their entire set list right here. Alright, I got my set. Yeah, I got the set list. Here they are. And here's the Death Grips. Or Death Grave. Here's their entire set list. There we go. I knew I had those set lists somewhere. So yeah, they played Your Worlds Are Here, Atomic Narcotic, Rats Are Black, Slurring Sermons, Sewer, Resurrect, Castigate Bath. It looks like they didn't play that one. Tony's Deli, On All Fours, Lonely Streets, Trichotillomania, Live Fast, Die Slow, This Is What I Get, This Is What You Get, Part 1, Ant Baby, and Sleeping. You know what? Here, let me see if that band, Death Grave, is on YouTube, actually. Because that band fucking kicks serious ass. Death Grave. Oh my god, dude, they are. They are on YouTube. Oh, hell yeah, dude. So Real, It's Now, official video. Is that one of the songs they played? No, they didn't. Oh, here's Resurrect. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Oh, actually, what about Hellshock? Oops. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. They're on here on YouTube, too. Nice. Hellshock. Only the Dead Know the End of WoW. Full album. Nice. Hellshack ST full album. Hellshack Singles full album. Ghost of the Pause full album. Dude, they got a shitload of full albums on YouTube. But for you to still full album 10 years ago. Nice! Dude, they got a bunch of albums from years ago. Dude, fuck yeah. Dude, my hands are fucked up. I just started looking at my hands and realized, man, they are fucked right the fuck up. Damn. Oh, dude, my fucking neck is insane. Oh, dude, ow. It's hard to fucking touch my hand. It's so fucked up. Oof. Like, touching it, it's just like, ow. It's definitely a hardcore oof moment where it's like, oof. Ow. That hurts. Oh. This shit is all fucked up, dude. Look at this. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Oh. Hey, motherfucker. Trying to get this fucking necklace reattached, and oh my god, it is fucking hard. Because this shit is so fucking small. Ah. Oh. Almost had it, but I didn't get it quite yet. Fuck. Oh, goddamn, dude. I have to fucking put that on something else, honestly. I don't think this fucking necklace is gonna work anymore. At least, you know, from what I am trying to do here, it definitely ain't working. Get in there. Yeah, I ain't gonna fucking fit. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna fit. Man, I had this motherfucker, you know, attached to me for so long. Where in the fuck am I gonna put it now? Fuck. Whatever. Whatever. I really don't give a shit. I mean, it's like, honestly, I'm kind of glad that I kept half of my shit that I did. Like, every time I go on one of these fucking bike rides, I'm kind of surprised that I didn't lose, you know, I don't lose anything. I mean, I almost lost, you know, the fucking hat and all sorts of fucking shit tonight just because of fucking, you know, somehow fell in the ditch. One of those fucking, like, blackberry bush ditches. It's like, I mean, motherfucker, dude. I mean, it's like, I mean, I'm just straight fucking surprised I didn't lose, like, anything, frankly. I guess outside of a fucking, you know, piece of the necklace that, you know, just won't attach anymore because it just can't fucking fit. So, now I just got, you know, this. Just kind of hanging out now and whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck, dude. I really also don't. Because at least that could fucking, you know, be put on another piece of, like, string or something. And honestly, I got a lot of other pieces, you know, from former necklaces that I used to wear that are broken, but can all be reattached, you know, to a new piece of necklace. So, honestly, it's just like the fact that, like, you know, fucking faggoty trash bullshit, wherever the fuck, I don't know, somewhere, wherever the fuck I threw it over there. Like, this fucking bullshit, like, metal, quote-unquote, that is used to fucking, you know, like, you know, attach shit, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, for necklaces or jewelry. It's bullshit. Like, it don't, like, that ain't jewelry. That ain't fucking, like, metal or anything like that. That is goddamn fucking plastic. Like, the fucking necklaces that were, you know, sold and shit like this up, plastic. It ain't fucking real metal. That's bullshit. Like, all it does is fucking break within, you know, less than a month's time. And then you have to fucking replace it and hope for the fucking best. You know, that, you know, the fucking Chinese, you know, fucking wannabe goddamn Xi Jinping bullshit that you get sent to you is actually worth a fuck. I mean, you know, it's like, it's bullshit. And it shouldn't have to be that way. But yet it is. You know, we have to rely on Chinese garbage, you know, versus fucking real American-made union bullshit. That actually is worth a fuck. We don't get American-made union, you know, fucking, you know, production. We get, you know, bullshit slave labor Chinese garbage that ain't worth a fucking fuck. Outside the fucking profit that it makes that we fucking have to, you know, suck the dick of the corporation. It's fucking bullshit. I mean, really, just is honestly bullshit. The fact that we can't actually have, like, any proper American-made, you know, production or consumerism, and we have to just rely on fucking cheap slave Chinese bullshit, you know, and you know, as, like, a way to fucking, you know, like, have the labor that we have, or the production that we got, it's just insane. Like, I don't want no goddamn Chinese garbage. Fuck that shit. I don't want that piece of fucking trash. I don't want no Chinese trash. Fuck that shit. I want some American-made union shit right there. That's what the fuck I want. I don't want little corporate fucking slave Chinese labor bullshit. Fuck that shit, dude. As far as concerned, that ain't racist. I mean, you know, if anyone wants to say that, then they're a fucking idiot. Like, and honestly, I don't even know how I could help on that one. Because as far as I give a shit, like, this type of shit, like, really needs to be, like, you know, really emphasized. Like, the idea that, like, you know, exporting labor and exporting fucking consumerism, you know, to Chinese, Taiwanese, fucking Vietnamese, you know, whatever the fuck bullshit, you know, somehow gonna fucking, like, you know, cut the costs or cut, you know, the, you know, value, you know, fundamentally of, like, you know, what's being sold to us. It ain't. I mean, well, I guess it is. It is cutting in the value. But in the sense that, like, all it does is just, like, you know, kill any sense of, like, quality. It kill any sense of the idea that there's, like, actual fucking value or quality and, you know, like, you know, sense of that, you know, given to a product. You don't get any of that. It's all planned obsolescence. And it's bullshit. It's like, why should I have to rely on, like, Chinese-made garbage? Not that, like, you know, Chinese workers, you know, aren't invalid, but, like, motherfucker, dude. Like, I mean, I'm supposed to rely on the regulations and protections that they get, because they ain't get nothing. Like, they're basically slave labor. Like, why do I want them, you know, as, like, a, you know, a form of labor that we exploit? Hell no. Like, I literally would rather have, like, fucking American-made shit. Because at least then there's some level of regulation and, you know, possibility of it being a union job. At least, you know, there's something like that, you know, given to it. But, no, it's all outsourced. It's all outsourced to slave labor, child labor, stuff like that. Not just China, but in Africa too. All these other countries. And we all just kind of suffer for it. It really is bullshit. Here, let's see what's going on YouTube. I think I kind of did a little bit of my venting and ranting. Yeah, so let's see what other bullshit's going on. Biden defends the U.S. sending controversial weapons to Ukraine. Oh, you mean the illegal against the humanity, like human rights, like fucking cluster munitions? Like, you know, like we're under international law, the United States and Russia are the only ones who did not sign under like cluster munitions and cluster bombs being illegal under international law. Like the only countries that did not sign under that. Oh yeah, the U.S. sending that to Ukraine. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not surprised that Biden is defending that. Oh, and also, like, wow, it's controversial. No shit! Cluster bombs are controversial. Cluster bombs are illegal. Cluster bombs are fucking against international law and are literal fucking war crimes. And the United States is willing to openly give that shit to other nations. Give me a fucking break, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're literally sending war crime material to other countries. Like, I mean, why do you think I'm so against military intervention? Fundamentally, period. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't care if it's like Israel, Ukraine, fucking France, Russia. I don't give a fuck what country it is. Like, the idea that we're sending military, like, equipment, especially cluster munitions, like, that's illegal. That's illegal under international law, and yet we're just like, oh yeah, here's a bunch, like, here's multi-billions of dollars of cluster munitions. Here you go. Like, what? Like, we need to stop. We need to stop with this fucking proxy war shit. Like, we're having a Cuban Missile Crisis 2 Electric Boogaloo. We're just, like, casually sending fucking, like, illegal weapons, you know, to fucking other countries. I mean, like, what the fuck, man? What are we doing, dude? What is our fucking country, like, become? Besides a fascist dystopia. Besides that, what the fuck has our nation become? Like, besides a literal fucking shithole that just fucking, like, will send illegal equipment, illegal fucking munitions, you know, to Israel, to fucking other countries. Like, it's just, like, I mean, and then you got, like, I mean, Biden just casually defending that shit. Illegal, international, like, against international law, and then you got a leader of the country just saying, yep, it's all good. Like, what the fuck? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with us, dude? As a nation. Like, goddamn Donald Trump launched and dropped a fucking Moab on Afghanistan before he even left Afghanistan. And then, you know, Biden decided to continue Trump's fucking, you know, specific, you know, way of leaving Afghanistan. And now he's fucking sending cluster munitions. It's like, how in the like, how are they indifferent? Like, honestly. It's like, oh, you know, it's like the Republicans are more anti-trans. Well, you know, Biden ain't stopping that shit either. Like, he's letting that shit happen willy-nilly in all these other states. So how in the fuck is he stopping any of that? He ain't. Oh, God, I hate this administration so much. I will never vote for Joe Biden in 2024. He would have to do, like, he would have to, like, suck a dick or some shit to fucking, you know, make me win, you know, his, you know, vote. Like, I mean, there's no way he will ever get my shit in 2024. No, never. There wouldn't be a fucking thing, dude, at this point. His immigration policy is basically the fucking same. His foreign policy isn't really that much different. I mean, like, he's basically letting these fascists just literally doing nothing but just continually expanding their bullshit in their different states like Florida, Texas, etc. Even though he has the supremacy clause where federal law overrides state law. He has that as an authority, but he does not do a fuck about, you know, using that as, you know, a piece of authority. In fact, honestly, when's the last time a president has used the supremacy clause? I mean, honestly, when's the last time that's happened? I don't think anyone's used the supremacy clause in any, like, metric in a long fucking time. Maybe, honestly, since FDR. I'm just being blunt. I mean, because it's been so fucking long since that has been invoked. And that is right there. It's right there. No one has to do anything. All Biden has to do is just say, yep, invoking the supremacy clause, and then all this shit would be fucking done. But no, he ain't doing none of that. Because he don't give a fuck. He don't give a shit. Wow, you are lit. Well, yeah, I am lit. I mean, I'm having this right now. I mean, I could have another burr, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, I could, but you want me to? I mean, either way, it's just like, man, these motherfuckers, dude. And And honestly, like, it wouldn't take that much, for Biden to win the vote over. It really won't. All it would have to do is just, invoke the Supremacy Clause, legalize marijuana on a federal level, and, I don't know, quit stabbing unions in the back. Literally, that's it. Honestly, that's pretty much about it. Like, I mean, like, honestly, like, even the first two things. You want to, legalize marijuana and just, like, invoke the Supremacy Clause. If he did that shit, he won my vote. And honestly, that's all I have to do is just fucking, like, sign a signature on a thing. That's it. That's all you have to do. But we don't get that. Not even a fucking liberal presidency. Just ripped ass and it was loud. Loud? Nice. Listen, I like that. I can approve of that. As far as I'm concerned, this should be good enough to, full stop. This should be good enough, full stop. What is this? Threads! As far as I'm concerned, because I don't feel like it, it's a valid excuse for not wanting to hang out. If someone doesn't like it, that's their problem. When someone asks me why I can't hang out, I have to rest 22 hours a day. I mean, you know what? I kind of vibe with that, honestly. I feel that. Even though I was literally on a bike ride / like at a metal show, because the metal bike ride ended at the show. So I mean, honestly, like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, motherfucker, go outside, touch some grass, ride a bike. Like, fuck off. It's like, nah, like, get outside. Join us. It's like, I mean, there's a part of me that's like, nah, you gotta go outside and join us. Fuck you. I mean, I get it, absolutely, because honestly, I feel that way, honestly, too. But this year, I've just been, like, wanting to, get out and do shit, see shit, stuff like that, where... At least, for that mentality, I'm kind of like, eh. Damn straight, I'll walk over 6 miles today. Over 6 miles? Dude, I rode my bike over 6 miles today. I fell in a goddamn, like, 30-foot ditch on my bike. I didn't want to, and that was horrible, and that sucked. I tried to get my bike up, and eventually my friend, Metal T, grabbed my bike and, pulled it up, and I eventually got my way up there. I almost lost my hat in that fucking shit, because there was a bunch of fucking goddamn, like, blackberries and all that bullshit. Good cardio, bro? Well, I mean, look how fucked up I am. Dude, I'm all injured. I'm injured as shit because I had to fucking, like, scrape myself up against blackberries and stuff. And I'm pretty sure I lost my light from my bike. Which, whatever. I didn't, maybe consider walking instead. Lol. I did! once I got up, I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm walking, and, you know, I just kind of followed my friend walking, and once we split ways, I rode my bike the rest of the way. Because I had 10 minutes until he grabbed, you know, some more alcohol, and that's what I did. I have another one if I want to open it, but I don't want to do that, honestly. Like, yeah, I'm actually kind of pretty good right now. Because, I just hate shit at people expecting you to be available whenever you have free time. Yeah, I get that. I mean, but at the same time, I get the other perspective. Because one of our friends kind of flaked out. Like, he said he was really dehydrated and was kind of glad he didn't go to the bike ride because, frankly, he's pussy whipped. I mean, I'm just gonna be fucking blunt. I mean, he is. But, I mean, he said he was also dehydrated and really needed to, like... Oh my god, hiccups. I'm not a fish. Stop hiccuping. Go away. I'm not a fish. Stop. Every time, dude. It works every time. But anyway, like I said though, like, I mean, our friend, like my friend Logan, he's a little pussy whipped and, you know, will basically make any excuse to basically not show up for a lot of events. Because he said he was going to be down for this bike ride that we're all going to. And last second, he said, oh, I'm dehydrated and I have to work on my girlfriend's car tomorrow and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, I gotta work tomorrow. My friend has to work. All of us have to work tomorrow, basically. And, like, we all have different fucking, like, times that we have to, like, wake up and do that shit. How's Harley? His leg is still broken, but he's gonna be out of commission for the rest of the summer, honestly. But he's okay. Like, he showed up the other day, yeah, because his mom dropped him off for a second, you know, to check up on his truck and some stuff like that. So, he was here for a little bit the other day. So, I mean, honestly, all in all, I mean, all things considered, he is doing okay, but he's going to be out of commission for the rest of the summer, sadly. The only bike ride he can go to is the Loud and Lit one. That was it. Like, he can't go to any of the other ones because his leg's fucked up. It's like, man, I blame his fucking Thunderbird for that one, honestly. Because his Thunderbird, like, when he picked it up from my place, he got it on a trailer so he can get it into his new townhouse so he can, you know, see it there and work on it there and stuff like that, right? Like, you know, he was gonna move it there. And when he dropped it off there, it literally rolled off the fucking trailer and pinned him against a tree, and that's how he, you know, got his leg snapped, or at least below his knee. Like, that's where his leg got cracked. I mean, from my understanding, it is cracked, and he showed me the x-ray photos, and I mean, he's fucked up, for sure, but, I mean, he's gonna at least, I don't know, I mean, as long as he ain't working on it, but, like, his work, legit, like, he tried to, you know, be like, you know what, I can't, you know, not work, fuck that shit, I'm gonna go to work, and his work literally was like, nope, fuck that, you're staying home, you're on medical leave now, fuck you, you're on medical leave, so, you know, he's at least on medical leave, you know, so, all things considered, I mean, it could be worse, but, you know, he's gonna be okay. It'll just take a while, sadly. Because, I mean, you know, he's got a lot of projects to work on. I mean, there's, like, all these other, like, rides and stuff like that he's been meaning to go to and shit like that. I mean, also with these bike rides, like, there's, like, people that, like, you know, kind of know us a little bit, you know, kind of, you know, so... You know, they're all kind of, like, in tandem, like, you know, in a sense, like, you know, checking out with Harley and Stefano or Metal T, you know, shit like that. and kind of in the know and know. Like, I mean, because when I was at the biker when we all met up, like one of the guys that knew all of us, came up and was like, "Hey, what happened to Harley? Where is he?" It's like, I heard he got his leg fucked up. Is out of commission for the rest of the summer? Blah blah blah. And like, there's a few people that showed up, asking about that, because like, we're kind of known a little bit, to at least the broader punk metal community, especially. Like, so. I mean, that's kind of cool. I like that especially. Especially for like Melty, Harley, and Stefano. Like, they're the ones who are somewhat kind of like, in the know and know. Especially with Harley and Melty. Like, they're the ones who are like really like kind of in depth within the local scene around here in Portland. Which is kind of why I wanted to get back into it, because, of how they're somewhat interwoven into it a little bit already. And I mean, especially with the punk scene here in Portland, I mean, goddamn. Oh, it is so lively, and see it kind of come back and, get revived, especially after the pandemic and all this other bullshit. It is just such a nice, like, change of pace. It really is. And it really brings back memories, too. Because, like, I mean, after high school, like, me and my homies, like, what we did was go to punk shows, metal shows, stuff like that, house shows specifically, or, like, little garage or, little bar shows and stuff. Like, I mean, that was our thing, for a while. I mean, and then, like, after a while, it kind of died off before the pandemic, and then the pandemic obviously, like, really killed it. And then, I don't know, about like 2022 and like 2023 onwards and shit, especially with this year, like, it came back, and I think because everyone's like, fuck COVID, like, we want to do our shit again, like, it's like a lot of the different local scenes around here especially have like come back with a bang a little bit, and it's just so nice, like, to see the punk scene so lively and energetic the way it is after for so fucking long. It's just, it's so nice. And then to see, like, the metal scene a little bit, doing the same thing. I mean, it's like the local scenes of Portland just kind of coming back and just, like, kind of being lively as they were. It's like, oh my god, it's just so nice, dude. And it's just some really good shit. I mean, it's like, it's so fucking rare to have, like, a really lively fucking music scene, especially, be in a city. Like, I mean, it kind of is weird, but it feels like the West Coast especially, but, like, the PNW overall is, like, the ones that are, like, kind of keeping, like, a music scene alive a little bit. I never really hear that much about, like, music scenes in any other areas. It's mainly, like, in the PNW or the West Coast overall is where I hear about that shit. Like, San Fran or LA or, like, Seattle or Portland or any of these other places. Like, I hear a lot about, like, music scenes around that shit, but, like, I never really hear about anywhere else. It's like, is that shit, like, just not alive, or is it just waiting for a revival, or was it, like, what the fuck happened with that? Because historically, like, places like Nashville, New Orleans, New York, all these places, like, had very lively scenes, but, like, now it just doesn't really seem like it anymore. It's like, it's the West Coast the only one keeping that shit popping? Like, what the fuck? It just kind of feels like, I mean, a little disenfranchising almost, in a sense. If it wasn't lively over here, it's keeping the energy up, at least up here. But, like, in the rest of the country, it just kind of feels like it's stagnated. It's like, makes me kind of a little disappointed in a way. Because, I mean, there's, like, all sorts of really badass fucking indie bands, local bands, just regional, like, PNW bands and stuff that are just fucking lively and popping, galore and shit. Like, I mean, even MDC, Millions of Cops, like, that band, as a punk band, they initially started in, I think in Austin, Texas. And then they eventually made their main home base in the Bay Area for a while, and now they're in Portland. Like, now their main home base is in Portland, Oregon. And a lot of it's just because they basically kind of go where the heart of the scene is, in a way. Because, like, back in the day, like, the punk scene used to be everywhere. It wasn't just the West Coast and PNW, but it was also places like in Austin, Nashville, New York. I mean, there's, like, the House of Punk that used to be a major venue for the longest time up until it closed, I think, in about 2011. Where, like, the Ramones got their start. Like, I mean, a lot of other local East Coast punk bands got their start and shit. Like, I mean, there's, like, punk and metal used to have such a fucking lively scene, like, all over this fucking country. And now it just really seems like it's only on the West Coast at this point. It's like, man, how are we the ones, you know, clutching up for the squad, you know, in America? It's like, what the fuck? And then you got Europe, where, like, pretty much, like, every country has, like, you know, some, like, badass motherfucking band, you know, that just, like, you know, makes waves and shit. It's like, I mean, what the fuck? It's like Europe is at this point beating us on punk and metal. And we were, like, you know, the ones who were, like, making waves for a while, you know, in the U.S. here for a minute. And it's like, what the fuck? We lost our touch. Boo. Like, that's bullshit. Why did we lose our touch? That ain't cool. We need to regain that shit. I mean, it's like, at least the West Coast is keeping that shit alive, but motherfucker, like, the rest of this country needs to regain that touch again. Because, goddamn, dude. Especially this year, I'm realizing, like, how lively, like, these scenes are, you know, on the West Coast. Like, I mean, Death Angels, like, you know, a big thrash metal band that's, like, you know, they started in the Bay Area, and, like, their home base has always been the West Coast. Like, they've always been up and down the West Coast and shit. Like I said, MDC, like, pretty much most of their career has always been up and down the West Coast for the most part. I mean, a lot of their local shows, I mean, you know, like, when it comes to, like, underground punk shows, like, that's, like, what they do the most, and they're fucking all over the West Coast and, like, in random house shows and stuff like that when it comes to that shit. I mean, you know, it's like, I mean, there's all sorts of fucking bands and shit that, like, do these type of things, and it's like, why is it the West Coast that's pretty much the one keeping this alive? It's like, what the hell? This should really be, like, all over the place. And it just isn't. It's kind of sad. In a certain way. I'm just kind of glad to live in the area that's keeping it alive and just keeping that shit fucking popping. I mean, it's why, you know, found bands like Los Malhablados and things like that, you know, and like other bands like that and shit. Because, like, the local scene around here is alive and well, and, you know, so alive and well that new bands, you know, come out of the woodwork from it. Like this band, you know, Los Malhablados, they started last year. They were they only formated from 2022, and they only been a recent thing. I mean, for pretty much like a year or less. So it's like a lot of these, you know, bands of, you know, like, there's, if anything, like a lot of the punk scene is actually, you know, bringing new bands, you know, from the woodwork that have only been around for like a year or so. Like another band that I checked out and actually have on my channel, The Last Responders. They've only been around for about a year as well. I think they've been around for slightly longer. I think about around 2021, but, you know, I mean, at the same time, they're pretty much the same thing. They don't really have much. They only have an EP out there, just like Los Malhablados. They only have an EP, and they only got like 5 or 6 songs, and maybe like 2 or 3 songs they haven't recorded that they will play live and shit like that. But nonetheless, they're out there doing this shit. It's like, the West Coast has a lot of this shit that's, like, lively and out there, and it's like, I just kind of feel sad that the rest of the country ain't like this. I mean, because I would hear about, like, how's scenes around in the other country, and it's like, pretty much nothing. It's like, what, it's like, oh, it makes me so sad. I mean, it honestly does. Because, like, you know, like, these music scenes, you know, are, like, just seem to be all over the country and shit. Like, people need to experience this stuff. Because it's just so fucking amazing. Like, the best experiences I've ever had when it comes to, like, going to shows, stuff like that, is always, like, house shows and things like that. I mean, it always has been. And just the fact that, like, most people don't really get to experience that, you know, in my opinion, it's just a little sad. Just a little bit. Because, like, man, that needs to be more commonplace and, like, you know, something for people to experience. Accurate might be NSFW. What is it? Here, let me look at it. It's doing that thing that happened earlier where it's like, sorry, this page isn't available. It doesn't want to show it. It's doing that thing again. See? It's doing the thing again. It did it earlier. And it's like, God damn it. The nerve of parents. Oh, here we go. This one loaded up. Boop. This is actually disgusting. Forcing a child who doesn't know any better to do something just because you believe in it. No child should be made to wear Crocs in public. Please stop this. Crocs? Oh my god, wow. The Crocs, dude. The fucking Crocs. It's not the pride flag, it's the Crocs. You know what? Sure though. I was gonna go on a rant about like, oh yeah, but you know, forcing your children to go to like, you know, a church, you know, and shit with you and stuff like every Saturday or fucking Sunday. You know, it's like, oh yeah, that ain't fucking, you know, like, you know, forcing your kid to do something to make them believe in something like that. But it was about Crocs, so I was like, okay. I suppose that point does still stand, but yeah. Hey, now this is a little troll. I screenshot the unlink. Okie dokie. Yeah. Play some more tunes. Elon Musk fans rushed to his defense after the launch of Threads. Oh my god, yes. You can't just copy Elon's hard work. You just can't copy that shit. How dare you? Oh my god, dude. Fuck yes. Oh my fucking god, I love it. I fucking love it. Is that Charlie? Is that Morse Critical? I think it is. Oh my god, it is. Oh shit, dude, that's great. Oh my lord. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. That's amazing. Come here. Come here, little pup. Oh my god, you little dick. Okay, he wasn't convinced by that. God damn it. I was gonna see if I can hold him over here, but I guess not. He's just sitting there staring at me. Little asshole. You know, I'm starting to feel the neck. I am starting to feel the fucking vibes on the neck, and it ain't really great. That's what I get for headbanging a lot tonight. I was doing a lot of moshing and headbanging, and oof, oof. Motherfuck. Oh, I'm really starting to feel it now. I am feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Spicy. Spicy take. Spicy kitty. Oh, look at that little kitty. Oh, a little puppo. An angry kitty. Cute little kitty. Adorable. Ooh. Oh, not that. Yeah, that. Yeah. It's like all my walk will look like. And I'm not fucking around here. Eerily similar to Clayton Bigsby. Except with more facial hair. Whoa. It's kind of like eerily similar to my dad's like story about like how he thinks he might have met Ted Nugent. The only thing is that he never asked for his name, and apparently he was hunting in Montana. And he happened to just, like, see him randomly. You know, the black white supremacists. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's why I feel like it's a little referential, you know, to the story that I'm thinking about, too, with my dad. Because Ted Nugent is the white supremacist fucking shit back, too. So, it works both. I was dumbstruck, bro. Dude, I imagine, dude. Oh my god. Step douche doesn't get off till 10 a.m. Well, now 12-hour shift. Nice. Oh, dude, I was at a surprise metal show. I went on a bike ride and it ended at a metal show, dude. It was awesome. It was great. And I also, like, on my way home, fell 30 feet on a bike trail into a bunch of blackberries, so I got fucked up. I also almost lost my ad, but I was able to find it. So, I didn't lose anything. Thank fuck. But, I did get fucked up. It wasn't fun for that last little bit there, but hey, the bike ride was okay though. Outside of falling 30 feet in a bunch of blackberries. That sucked. Oh my god, my fucking... brought my tea, and my tea got fucked up too. I was having the weirdest dream. My best friend's from high school's wife kept coming on me every time we walked away. Is that a sign that you should probably get, you know, you should probably fuck that? Is that a sign? Like she legit hates me IRL, so that's how I know it was a dream. Oh. I was about to be like, dude, you know, that sounds like, you know, the dream is telling you something, but I guess not. Unfortunately. That's bad. If this song, Jane should hate me for that. I also want a guy I'm into drugs as well. Weed at least. I mean, weed ain't really that bad. Oh, dude, my neck, dude. I am now really starting to feel my neck. I was head banging too much tonight. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, fuck. Oh. Like, it's either I have to have it, like, way back here, or I have to, like, slouch that motherfucker. Like, fuck, dude. Ugh. The thing is, I'm not even really tired. I'm just now starting to feel all the fucked upness. My hands start, my hands are starting to hurt. My neck is all starting to be sore and all that's bull. I'm starting to feel it now. You ever milk cat titties? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? No! For the Catboy milk. You know what? Here. You know what? Fuck it. We're going, you know, into some pics. This band was called Hellshock. This band was fucking legit, dude. Fucking badass. Like, this is one of the bands I was able to see randomly tonight. Here, I'll play this here in a second. I'll let the song finish first. Actually, here, let's hit. Oh no, that's actually the last thing here. Cool. Here, actually, let's go. Closing time again. Closing time again. Oh, dude, look at this random ass, like, little, like, art piece. It's literally just a gigantic fat bike. It's pretty cool. It's stuck on the ground. You can kind of see right there. The other wheel has it too. It's pretty badass, actually. Pretty cool. Dude, Portland's got just random, intricate, weird shit like that every now and then. It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, wait, for some reason only 30 seconds in that. Actually, hold on. Let me find a video that's actually kind of full. Instead of that weird 30-second bullshit. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the same band. Hellshock. cracking this other one. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Definitely no. Sometimes tomorrow I'll definitely have to upload this. Once I find out the song name, I have their set list, so I'll have to figure that out. Pretty sure it's like somewhere in the middle of the set. I'll have to figure it out. Not my cup of tea. I honestly, you know, like, wasn't gonna be like expecting you to enjoy it necessarily, but you know, fuck it. It's something that I was, you know, enjoying, so I'm sharing it. I'm not gonna dunk on your taste for once. I don't really dunk on your taste, so why should you dunk on mine? I don't dunk on your shit. I mean, I never seen these guys live up until tonight. I've never heard of them before up until tonight. I mean, and honestly, Hellshock fucking nailed it tonight. My earbuds. Oh my god, they fucking did. Fuck you, earbuds. I'm not even. What the hell? What the fuck? Fuck you, earbuds. I'm not even connected to you. Go away. How dare you? I hate that shit. Generic 80s metal. I mean, they're kind of like a death thrash metal, honestly. They're like a death and thrash metal. Like, I mean, they're not really necessarily like a 80s metal necessarily. I mean, they definitely got an influence from it for sure. Oh my god, my motherfucking earbuds, you know, okay, you know what? You know what? I'm unpairing your ass. Fuck you. Fuck you. Early Metallica vibes. I mean, honestly, they kind of give me some Sepultura vibes a little bit. What? What he said to me? Come here. Okay, that dog's an asshole. You want me to pick you up? Because I will. I will literally go over there and pick you up. Don't even do that. Cats are at your door. Alright, I'll look at these kitties. Wait, what the hell? This is your door? Oh my god, there's a bunch of kitties. There's a whole bunch of kitties at that door. Oh my god, that's so funny. What the fuck? Let them in. I'm picking him up. I'm bringing him over here. Hey, no, get back here. Come here. Scratch boy. You're mine now, boy. Alright, I got you now. You're okay. Are you not affected by that? Okay, I guess he's not. Oh, there's a little puppy. This little doggo. He's just ridiculous. He's a ridiculous boy. Yes, he is. Don't even bring that up again. Don't. If I had time, I was going to stream later than normal. I would have slept earlier, so I could have been faster instead of trying to stay up all night for the NAR. I mean, I wasn't planning on staying that long, but I'll stick around for however fucking long. I don't give a shit. Oh my god, this little mutt. Look at him. His little face is like shoved in my arm. Oh, it's a little savage. Yes. Oh. Who's your little answer? Bye bye. You're sweet. Bye bye. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. Oh my goodness, you got to sleep. Bye bye. Oh my god, that's not a pup. Oh my goodness, you got to sleep. Bye bye. such a goof. You goofy. Dude, your legs are sprawled out beyond galore, dude. Look at him. Look at this. This motherfucker, bro. He's just all sprawled out galore. He don't give a fuck. Just sitting here all sprawled, balls hanging, don't give a shit. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? You goofball. You silly boy. My God, what is up with you? Look at you. Look at you. Ah! Ah! Stop it. Quit doing that. Silly. Oh, you're so silly. My God, your breath stinks, dude. Alright, I need to get you some dental sticks or something. Because, oh my God, you got stinky breath. It smells. Oof. Quit looking at her dick. Okay, if you're gonna do that, get off of me. No, we're not doing that on me. No, you're not doing that on my lap. Nope, you ain't licking your dick on my lap. You can get off my lap. You know, if you're gonna do that. Oh my fucking God, what are you doing? Okay, there you go. Why, you didn't kick my dick? Why, you didn't kick my balls for once? Thank you. I actually thank you for that. Wow, you didn't kick my dick for once. You know, I applaud him for that one. Can I do that to your lap? No! You can't fucking punch my dick on my lap. Oh my, okay, this obviously is very sensitive against that little location. You know what, it is the summer, I don't even need this over here, so you know what, we're gonna move it right over there. Yeah, there we go. That works. Not the kick apart. Well, okay. You know what, thank fuck you ain't gonna do it to kick apart. So keep this in you the whole time, Lamau. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I don't think I'd be seeing any show with see man. I'd be ready to go. You know, I want to see the whole lineup, Lamau. Goes show specifically to see Star Set and nobody else, but you know, would be like, nah, let's say watch the whole lineup. I mean, dude, yeah, dude, you have to kind of like, to see Star Set, you have to kind of see the other bands. That's the whole point. Like, you show up to the show, you have other bands playing, and then the main headliner that you obviously want to see first, you know, or especially, is going to play. That's always how concerts work, dude. That's literally just how it works. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know how to help you with that one. Unless you want to show up hella fucking late. And I don't want to do that. I want to show up where, you know, I want to see the other bands. So, and honestly, like, dude, you might be surprised of some of the other bands, dude. Just saying. Because I was very heavily surprised with a lot of bands, you know, that are openers. Like Spirit Road, or Spirit World, Lutharo, you know, like all the, or Metzatol from years back, you know, like, I mean, there's a lot of bands, you know, that are openers that never heard of before, but, you know, when I hear them for the first time, at least live especially, dude, they fucking slap. So, I don't know, dude, you gotta at least, you know, check out, you know, the whole idea of going to the concert, see all the bands and all in the whole experience, right? Like, I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, it's like, I mean, come on, dude. I mean, come on. I mean, you're really gonna be like that? I mean, really, come on. Don't be like that. I mean, come on now. I mean, come on. Tour groups, I thankfully like Project Vela and RB and BB. Well, there you go. I mean, you already got, the tour of bands that you like anyway, so that's so bad. My point. To Extreme Sounds. You never been to a concert before, so how would you even know how you would handle that? You don't know. I mean, honestly, you probably get so lit and so intense into a show that you might honestly mosh without even realizing it. Big scared I won't like shows. Oh, bro. Been a Molly crew. Dude, how the fuck would you be scared to go to shows? You know what? I actually want you to explain that to me. Like, honestly. Like, how in the fuck would you be scared? You know what? I probably could break that. I mean, honestly, at least in person. But let me at least, plant the seed in that shit right here. Because I guarantee you, dude. I mean, like, I also want you to explain it to me. I actually want you to. I mean, on the for real. Like, and I'll be on the, for real, on my shit. Just saying. If you get too deep in the crowd, you'll get lost. Too deep in the crowd and you'll get lost. Dude, like, honestly, like, shows aren't really like that anymore. And the thing is, also, like, let's say you do get lost in the crowd, so to speak. Well, your friends are always going to be in that crowd. So, like, let's say that you lose them for the entire show. Well, once you go outside and the show's over, you're going to eventually have your friends, walk outside and eventually meet you. Or you're going to see them outside because they're going to wait for you. Or you're going to wait for them, right? So, like, even if, like, you get lost in the show, like, you'll never be permanently lost with your friends. Like, because they're, going to be outside once the show's over. At the very minimum. And also don't want to get punched in the pit. That, also, by the way, is not really as common as you really fucking think. There's a lot of mosh pits that I've been in. I mean, I was in some mosh pits tonight. I mean, there's like mosh pits galore and shit that go on that I've been in. And frankly, the rarity of, like, people throwing punches is, like, really, really fucking rare. And honestly, if anyone catches people doing that shit, they tend to get their ass beat. Because the whole idea of being in a mosh pit is not to be throwing punches. It's meant to have, like, a little bit of fun, chaotic, aggressive energy released. I mean, where everyone's mutually having fun with that same type of energy. That's the whole point. It's not meant to fuck somebody up. I mean, obviously, when it comes to mosh pit, there's going to be some, like, soft, slash, like, indirect level of, like, like, get messed up a little bit, in a sense. I mean, because it's a mosh pit. Like, that's going to happen a little bit. I mean, outside of me getting fucked up for my, falling in a ditch, it's just like, I mean, beyond that, like, I got kind of messed up in the pit a little bit. But you know what? It's all good. Like, honestly, someone fell on top of me on the pit earlier tonight, and he was like, "Oh, my bad, bro." And I'm like, "Hey, it's all good. We're all in the mosh pit, so I'm all right, man." I pat him on the back. We all got up, and you know what we did? We moshed again. Like, it wasn't really that big of a deal. I mean, so it happens. Shit like that does happen, but it's all this, like, camaraderie and, like, a sense of, like, an idea of, like, we're not trying to fuck somebody up or some shit. That's not the point. Like, we're all just, having fun, releasing a bunch of, like, chaotic energy. And that's, the whole idea, because we're all kind of mutually doing that. I mean, that's really the whole idea. And, yeah, people are going to get knocked down. Sometimes, people will accidentally get dogpiled on each other. That shit happens, but... like I said, people are usually going to be like, "Oh shit, my bad, bro," and we pick each other up, and, either you get, put to the side of the pit if you don't want to be in there anymore, or you get pushed back in the pit and you have a little more fun if that's what you want to do. I mean, it's a mutual understanding type of thing. Like, and that's why I think, honestly, like, you shouldn't really be scared of shows, dude. Because, like, you know, if you really don't want to be in the pit, people will recognize that, and they won't throw you in there. You know, and it's like, I mean, if you want to be kind of near it, you know, just kind of look at it, you know, that's, you know, people will recognize that and won't throw you in there or try to, like, put you on the edge of the pit and be kind of like the wall, you know, so to speak, you know, for the pit and stuff like that. I mean, people wouldn't understand that shit. I mean, because there's honestly, for me, you know, sometimes I don't always want to be in the mosh pit. I mean, I love it. I enjoy going in that shit. But, you know, sometimes I want to take a break and kind of get out of that a little bit. You know, I'm not always about it necessarily. I mean, you know, so I'll, you know, pull off to the side for a little bit, you know, be on the edge of the pit, you know, or kind of away from it for a little bit and just kind of watch it for a minute, watch the show and stuff like that. I mean, you know, you don't always have to be in the pit, you know, so. And I'm never always in the pit. You know, it's like I take my time in the pit, you know, I spend some time there, but I'm never always in there. Just because I also want to enjoy the show, I want to, like, experience the band, you know, and check them out and stuff. Maybe I want to make a video, you know, record a video so I can, you know, like, push their, you know, material out there on the internet and stuff. I mean, like, you know, sometimes I want to do something else. You know, or just simply just, like, vibe the music, you know? Like, you know, and paying attention to the band more specifically. I mean, so it's like, you know, I'm not always about the pit. Though, like I said, I love the pit. I'll go in that fucking pit when I wanna. Like, you know, if I'm vibing with that pit and I want to go in there, I will mosh my heart's content. I love moshing, dude. I mean, moshing is so fun. Sexual sources. Mind you, they were girls, but I still think it's freak as fuck, too. Oh, honestly, absolutely. I mean, no matter what, regardless of, like, what's going on with that, like, if there are legitimately, like, you know, like, sexual assault or, like, harassment happening at shows, fuck that. And fuck those people. Like, I mean, that is usually, like, a mutual understanding for a lot of people at concerts. Like, if there's somebody kind of, like, being sexually assaultive, you know, to a girl or to some dude or some shit like that, fuck them. I mean, honestly, you know, there's kind of a veneer of, like, throwing them in the pit and letting them get fucked up a little bit. I mean, there is, like, a mutual idea about the mosh pit where, depending on who the fuck you are, you might get fucked up in there. In fact, people might throw you in there specifically so you can get fucked up. I mean, you know, but that depends on your behavior specifically, though, obviously. Like, if you're doing some sexual assault stuff, or you're purposely, like, throwing punches at people in the mosh pit or something like that, yeah, you're gonna get fucked up. I mean, or at least the chances of that is gonna be pretty high. Oh my god, dude, are you really that fucking? Dude, there's like barely anything in here. Can't you wait till tomorrow? There you go. That's it. Wait till tomorrow, asshole. Fuck off. God. Damn. Damn. Rather my health not be in the whims of a bunch of strangers. Well, if you're just vibing with the music and enjoying the concert, which is literally like pretty much mostly everybody, you're gonna be okay. Like, honestly. Like, I mean, it's very rare for someone to really get fucked up in a mosh pit and shit like that. Like, I mean, I really haven't really seen it myself personally. Like, I know it happens, and that's why I'm saying it, because it does happen. But from my experience, I haven't seen it. I know it does happen. In fact, I know my friend Harley, for example, actually, on my 18th birthday when I saw 3 Days Grace, he actually almost got in a fight with somebody in a mosh pit. I mean, so I know it does happen. And, at least from my experience, it almost did at one point. But it's honestly very fucking rare. Like, that type of shit, like, what I'm talking about, is, that type of shit really doesn't happen as often as you might think it does. Like, because for the most part, it's all about just, like, fun, creative, like, chaotic energy where most people are just kind of, like, boop, boop, or just kind of, like, doing little, like, fun shoves and stuff like that. Like, and a lot of it is never about, like, trying to force someone down or something like that. It's just all about the fun energy of what a mosh pit is. I mean, you've seen videos of what mosh pits look like of all sorts of different types, from like punk mosh pits, the metal mosh pits, stuff like that. I mean, so there's all sorts of different ways a pit can go down, for sure. But like, at the end of the day, like, I mean, it's all about like the camaraderie of it all. Like, no one's trying to fuck people up. I mean, if someone is there for that intent, usually they purposely get fucked up because we don't want those type of people there. I mean, fundamentally. I mean, it's kind of an unspoken rule about mosh pitting. And that's why when it comes to, like, if someone falls, when it comes to mosh pit, it's the unspoken rule that you help them up. And like, cause it's, the camaraderie and solidarity that we're all here for the same thing. We're all here to enjoy a show. We all want to have fun. So let's not ruin it for anybody. Let's, if someone, happens to get banged up a little bit, let's bring them up, put them outside the pit, make sure they're cool. Make sure they're all right. And if they want to actually be in the pit a little more, then, let's, shove them right back in the pit. Let's get that shit going, right? But, like, I mean, the whole point is, like, the camaraderie and, like, understanding, like, hey, if someone's, a little banged up a little bit, let them put them on the side for a minute. Let them come back on their own accord. Or if they don't want to anymore, then just let them do their thing. But if someone wants to go back in that pit a little bit after getting, knocked down, then, shove them back in there and let them have some more fun. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's all about that camaraderie. Because there's been plenty of times where, like, I've had that happen to me. I wouldn't get knocked down, and I'll get back up, and, either get back in the pit, or I might, take a break for a minute, just be like, catch my breath, and I might go back in the pit for, like, the next song or two later down the line, or for the next band or something like that. But, I mean, the whole idea is just, like, not trying to fuck anyone up. I mean, like, the whole idea of a mosh pit is never to try to, like, hurt someone purposely. I mean, like I said, it can happen unintentionally, but it's never the purpose. I mean, when that happens, that's when you kind of pick them up and, make sure they're okay. And if they're not, then make sure that, they're not in the pit anymore and they don't unintentionally get fucked up anymore. There's like a whole unspoken rule and like an unspoken etiquette when it comes to mosh pitting. There really honestly is. You might not think there is, but there really legit is. Absolutely. Any show you go to, there will always be the unspoken rules. I went for one of Dad's music boxes in storage the other day. I had completely forgotten they had Garth Brooks' phase, 80s and 90s rock and metal, metalhead, and had a countryside, which is so live I could poke fun at him. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. He honestly sounds like he has, he's kind of a guy that has like really cool music taste, honestly. Garth Brooks is pretty cool, honestly. He ain't bad. He ain't someone I haven't listened to in a while, to be fair, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's bring a link real quick. I'll be right back. Yep. Give me a little pup. Hey, do you mind? Oh my god. Battered around. do that for the fucking bike trip. Ugh. Got the book says pro-LGBT, and that makes him acceptable and based. Well, yeah, because Garth Brooks is kind of cool. So, yeah. I would hope so, at least. Oh, actually here, a part of the Metalhead bike ride that we did actually kind of stopped at a cemetery. And it was an old one, too.
It'd be cute to chop down blackberries as you go underneath and keep rolling them. Chop underneath, roll them over, chop underneath.
This is like a 30-foot like cliff that I fell down. Okay, like I don't think that's possible. That's how I got fucked up. That's why my hands all banged up and shit, because I had to like climb that shit. It's horrible. Either way, but.
Next time, bring pruners on your bike ride.
Oh yeah, let me just bring some shears and fucking like pruners, you know, on my next bike ride. Yeah, totally. Actually, I was doing a little maintenance at the fucking cemetery. Because, yeah, the bike ride that we went, it started at a park, but we took a pit stop as like our first stop on the bike ride to a cemetery. I forgot the name of it, honestly. It was up in North Portland, and then we went to like kind of a little like bar and grill area, and then the last place was the High Rock Bar where there was a concert going on. And basically, that was, you know, anyone who wanted to go to that, you know, took that last little bit of the trip, and that's where me and all our friends went to. And that concert was actually fucking really awesome. But I'll have to show you a little later. But, like, yeah, but at least, you know, for the first pit stop that we took, yeah, it was at a cemetery. And I actually took some pictures and was kind of looking at some of the graves, you know, just because I was like, you know, I kind of want to see, you know, like, it's kind of been forgotten here for a while, you know, like.
Yeah, they got some cool cemeteries here.
Like, yeah, I mean, for real, like, because a lot of them go back even before Oregon was a fucking state. I mean, it's on, like, I mean, some of these people go far back, dude. I mean, it's honestly kind of surprising. Like, the one I have right here is, Leroy, W. Parker, and he was born in 1848. You know, before Oregon was even a fucking territory, practically. Or a state. And then he died in 1919, and he had a wife, L.S.E. Parker, and she was born in 1855 and died in 1899. So, it's just like, it's kind of fucking crazy, honestly. Then you got this one right here, which is, Walker. The Walkers, I think. Dude saw the Civil War and World War I. I know, dude. That's why, dude. Honestly, that's why I'm so glad we kind of checked this out, because I checked out these graves. Like, because I want to see these people a little bit, in a way. Kind of see, kind of think about, like, what they went through, in a way, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, that guy saw the Civil War and World War I. That guy, dude, isn't that crazy, dude? There are people that, saw news articles about the Civil War and news about World War I. And probably might have had a family member that fought in both those fucking wars, you know? I mean, that's insane to think about, in a way, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, just because, like, at the end of the day, they happen to settle in Portland, and this is where their gravesites are. But at the end of the day, they're like, to think about what the hell they saw and, like, how far they traveled and everything, like, I mean, it kind of blows you away a little bit, in my opinion. Like, I mean, that's why, kind of check out some of these graves, because I was kind of thinking about, like, what their stories were.
It's cool hearing them from
Yeah.
Boy, Grampy Doc with one arm.
And also, at least for this gravesite, there was a rose that someone, obviously not too long ago, left, but eventually, it was dead by the time, I was there. But someone obviously, is related to the Walkers right here. H.A. Neatly Walker. That's this person's name. But somebody was obviously related to them, and, they're still alive, and, they left that probably like a month ago or something like that. So somebody's still related, that's in Portland that, checks out this grave. Visits, some distant relatives. And also there's like another gravesite right there, which I think is related to this one as well, if I remember correctly. And there's this one. W.W. McGuire, 1859 to 1930. I think it was 1931. I actually uncovered this. Like, I kind of brushed off a lot of that shit and uncovered it a little bit. And yeah, so this person basically saw, like, they were born just before the Civil War started. And they died just after the Great Depression hit. So it kind of makes me think, did W.W. McGuire here, like, maybe died because of the Great Depression? It kind of makes you think. That's why, I took some pictures of these graves. This one's really hard to see, but, I mean, if you really look hard, this person died in 1908. If you really look hard right here, this person right here died in 1908, and I'm pretty sure their name hard to fucking, like, so I could kind of see the name. But this says McGuire as well. So this is like, somebody else that's also named McGuire. And it says age 87. 87 years. So they're 87 years old when they passed away in 1908. Which it took me a while to kind of uncover this a little bit. Because I, try to, scrub this so I kind of see, the name a little bit. Which did help, kind of make it more pronounced. But, like, it kind of shows how, like, unkept some of these graves are, honestly. I mean, look at this one. I mean, the top of it's literally broken off. See? But this one is, Mary Walkerhead, I think. We kill her head. Let's see there about Claire Robinson. Born 1861, so a child of the Civil War. In 1877. Wow. Wow, dude. She didn't live long. Wow, dude. Makes you think. Really does kind of make you think about, like, what their lives might have been. I took another one right here. Steffens. I think this is kind of like a grave site right here that's kind of like, for multiple people. There's this one here. Jim Rowland. Born in Wheeling, Virginia. August 21st, 1807. And this person died on April 19th, 1823. So another person that didn't really live long, but lived up here in the Oregon territories, for most of for a good chunk of their life, but born out in fucking Virginia, before they even became West Virginia and Virginia. Like, this person was before that even happened. So Virginia was just Virginia. It wasn't Virginia and West Virginia. It was like all Virginia. Like, I mean, that person was alive during that time. Out in Wheeling. I mean, It's kind of crazy to think about. Like, I mean, that person traveled far and came up here, didn't live long, and died. You know, up here in Portland. You know, or at least will eventually become Portland, and here in the cemetery. It's kind of interesting to think about. So many of these people, like, you know, were born before the Civil War. A lot of them died kind of during that era or afterwards, or like the early 1900s. Like the cemetery we visited was a very, very old one. There's a lot of like legitimately like really old bodies and like really old stories and families that like, you know, really go far back. And it's kind of interesting to think about, because a lot of them, you know, were probably just like, I mean, you know, if you think about it, they're all just like average motherfuckers. You know, average people. Oops, I'm actually way down here. But like, I mean, they're average, like, you know, people and stuff, right? Like, I mean, but, you know, it's like, you know, they got like a lot of like travel behind them. They got like a lot of, you know, probably like, you know, family that, you know, partook in things like the Civil War, World War I, things like that, or both. I mean, it's just like, you got all this crazy shit where it's like, I mean, these people saw a lot of shit, even for as young as they are, you know, when they died. I mean, it's like, they saw a lot of crazy shit. I mean, you know, and just kind of, you know, at least for me, it's kind of humbling knowing that, like, you know, we, you know, today, you know, are able to kind of like, you know, see all the crazy shit that we are able to, in a sense, because like, even if we're just kind of like just some random fucking tombstone or some cemetery or some shit, you know, there's always gonna at least be some motherfucker out there that you'll never fucking know or not even realize is a fucking human being, but we'll check that shit out a little bit and kind of think about, you know, who you were, and kind of, you know, think about like, you know, what your life might have been like. At least for me, there's kind of a sense of like, you know, humbling, you know, like assurance in a way about that, in a sense. Because like, obviously, like, I mean, everyone wants to have like a legacy, so to speak, right? Like, but like, you know, not everyone totally gets that, I guess, but like, I mean, at the end of the day, if, you know, if you're shit, you know, if you're at the cemetery, I mean, at the end, someone's gonna fucking look at your shit and, you know, kind of think about like, what was this person's life like? Because I was looking for a lot of different grave sites and gravestones, you know, earlier tonight, and, you know, kind of thought about like, you know, what, you know, their lives might have been. You know, and I'm sure like those motherfuckers would never have considered the idea of like anyone, you know, let alone their own familiars, you know, like probably checking out their gravesite like 100 something years later, or 100 plus years later, like damn near 200 years later practically, you know, for some of these people. But yeah, they got some random stranger that kind of thought about it for a little bit. I mean, it's like, and that to me at least is kind of a little humbling, knowing that like, even for someone like you or me, you know, we'll have some motherfucker out there one day probably, you know, doing the same thing. Even though it's like, you know, for something like a bike ride or, you know, whatever the hell, or just happen to, you know, be walking through the cemetery or something, you know, whatever the fuck. And whatever the reason is, you know, if they happen to just kind of be checking that shit out, I mean, they're considering what that person's life was like. They're kind of looking about, like, at least thinking about, you know, what that person was like a little bit. Reading Emily Strauss' History of Forget. I don't agree with that, dude. What I'm talking about right now kind of invalidates that, don't it? I mean, would you think that? For this grave right here, right? Like, would you think that person's just some nameless drone? Because obviously they're not. I mean, lived a very young life, didn't live long, but nonetheless, like, is somebody that had a life, traveled the entire country to come out here, and they were buried here. You know, it's like there's a fucking life behind this person, like a thick fucking story behind this guy. whoever that person is. But, you know, nonetheless, it's just like, they're not just some nameless dude, obviously. You know, it's just some, you know, and honestly, I don't know who that guy is. It's just some random gravesite. But nonetheless, it's just like, that person has a story. That person has a name. And that person lived a life, you know, and it's like, at least, you know, lived to want to be at least a young adult. They were at least an adult and were able to kind of like live a little, you know. So it's just like, I mean, you know, like, it was short, probably bitter, but nonetheless, I mean, it was sweet, nonetheless for them, whoever Roland was. I mean, you know, at least when it came to RJM Roland, like, whoever that is, I mean, it was short, probably bitter, but to a certain extent, it was probably sweet when it came to whoever the, you know, whatever their life was. That guy was born in fucking Virginia and died out here in Oregon. I mean, the fact that he lived a life to travel the entire country to come over here, you know, and his final resting place was up here. I mean, that guy's story really says something with that. Imagine, like, the fucking crazy sights, the people, the, like, you know, all, like, I mean, imagine all the shit that the guy has seen to come over here, you know, to Oregon. Like, I mean, that guy has seen it all, probably. You know, right? Like, I mean, he saw all sorts of shit. I mean, that type of shit, you know, really makes me kind of, you know, consider my own life in a way. Honestly. Statistically, it's probably... So, you know what? Honestly, you know what? Like, who gives a fuck? I mean, this is a, like, you know, it's just one individual in the entire world. Now I'm thinking about, you know, I'm talking about here. I mean, you know what? How would you even fucking know? You don't know that necessarily. I mean, you know, he probably wasn't. I mean, to an extent. I mean, but maybe he was. Who knows? I mean, we're never going to know what his story was. He's just, you know, unfortunately, just at this point, just a tombstone. I mean, he's just a tombstone at a cemetery out here in Portland. That's all he is at this point. I mean, who knows what his real story was? I mean, and, you know, if we really were able to kind of, you know, see who he was, you know, when he was alive, I mean, do we really know he would be like that? I mean, who knows? Maybe, sure, but maybe not. There's plenty of people during that time who certainly weren't racist at all. Here's your take. Alright. Okay. Future generations will absolutely love us for not having the balls to save our future. When we had a chance, they'll see us the same way we did the boomers. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. Though I guess at a certain point, it's just like, you can't really hold that grudge too personally. Because, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's really fundamentally a root of, like, you know, of the whole system. Which, you know, these generations have, you know, been ingrained, you know, and enveloped into. So, I mean, like, I don't blame them. I won't. I never will, frankly. But it's just kind of one thing where it's like, you know, not just our generation, but past generations have been enveloped into. Hold it against the boomers. I don't even necessarily hold it against them either, dude. I don't really necessarily hold it against any generation, frankly. I mean, I think there is definitely some critique and maybe a certain level of accountability, for sure. But, I mean, I'm never really gonna, like, hold it against one generation or the other, fundamentally. Because the system that has ingrained and indoctrinated these generations over time, over the, you know, decades and shit, has always been due to the same capitalistic system, which we have all been ingrained into for goddamn fucking a century at this point. I mean, it's just like, you know, I mean, you know, and I thought, you know, if that's the case, then I can't necessarily blame one generation or the other. I mean, it's like, especially considering that there are definitely plenty of boomers. I mean, like, for example, like the bike ride I went to, like, there's a lot of people who are very old, but, are fucking radical lefty motherfuckers and shit. I mean, the punk show I went to on the 4th, there was a lot of old, people. There's, like, MILF status, type of chicks out there, but pretty much all of them are far radical leftists just like me. And it's like, I mean, and they're still out there fucking holding the torch, right? And like, I mean, because of shit like that, I just can never truly blame one generation over the other. I mean, it's like, sure, I mean, the boomer generation, the silent generation, or even millennials or Gen Xers, like, there could definitely be a certain level of extra accountability or, like, critique, but, like, I mean, for me personally, it's just, it's not really about the generation. It's about the system that we've all been ingrained to and thought that is, like, somehow good. And luckily, like, as the generations continue forward, the more they realize that that's fucking retarded and bullshit, and they realize they've been fed nothing but nonsense. So, I don't really necessarily blame a specific generation or the other. Episode 6 has promised us a better world and they sold us out. That's too simplistic, honestly. Like, there was a lot of people in the hippie movement that eventually became basically conservative piece of shit. But there's also a lot of people of the hippie movement that, try to keep the fight up. But, I mean, when there's so few and far between to really, push that fucking fight, I mean, obviously you're not really going to go anywhere, sadly. Outside of, basically keeping, like, the local music scenes and shit like that alive. That's pretty much it. I mean, which, a lot of that's just a critique to the fact that we just don't have fucking proper national leadership when it comes to, like, leftist progressive values and shit. Because our entire system is fundamentally built to make sure that shit's quashed in the fucking mud. Also, went into QAnon, Loving Arms. Not all of them. This part of that generation agrees with me. I mean, I just think it's a little bit more complicated than that. I don't know, like, there's a lot of things that played a role into why, especially when it came to the hippie movement and civil rights movement, like, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why that shit didn't work the way it did. Even though it should have been, like, the, one of the biggest, like, leftist waves since fucking FDR. I mean, it's like, honestly, there really is a lot of fucking variables. And a lot of it is because of, like, honestly, because of our own government, CIA, like the, capitalistic endeavors, and expansionism, racial injustice. There's a lot of things that played a fucking role as to why that shit, I mean, it never, I won't say it failed, but really didn't have the punch that it really should have. Scott, how many times she apologized for the actions of her peers to me. He just swore to be better when they, or didn't hold themselves accountable. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I think it's more complicated than that. Because there are people still, like, yeah, I mean, like, the band, like, yeah, I mentioned it before, recently, but MDC, Millions Death Cops, that punk band, they've been around literally since the 70s. I've seen them live before. Like, I got one of the shirts because I bought it from the vocalist. Like, he happened to, I was talking with him. It's like, hey, you got merch? And it's like, oh yeah, we got shirts we're selling for like $15. I was like, dude, give me one. And he gave me one. So it's like, I mean, that was back in 2019 at the Burnside Bash. Like, dude, they're fucking great. I mean, and they've been around since the 70s. And they're old geezers, dude. They're old motherfuckers. They're boomers. Like, they're old motherfuckers. Like, I mean, honestly. And they're still punking it out and doing hardcore radical leftist, agitation to this day. I mean, it's like, I mean, dude, there are people from that generation that are still absolutely fucking, you know, pushing that fucking agenda and pushing the fucking rebellion. I mean, you know, and honestly, I am so glad that there are people, you know, who are older that are still doing that shit. And, you know, it just shows that, you know, our generation and the younger generation aren't the only ones doing that shit. It just shows that. Honestly, you want to see a music video that they did back in 2020? It was actually during the Portland protests, funny enough. I mean, I don't expect you to necessarily like it. I mean, I will admit that, but here, I mean, I imagine you would at least appreciate it a little bit, at least. But here, oh, here it is. It's called. This song is called "Born to Die," but this is a election video of 2020 that was published by Blank TV. This out in Portland, dude. My fucking hometown, dude. This is what I was in. I was in there. I was in that shit, dude. I doubt it. I like, but it'll be nice. Oh, yeah. It shows, like, you know, how core... I mean, if anything, it shows, like, how core, like, the punk scene goes here in the PNW, but also how old these guys are. I mean, look at this dude. I mean, they're old geezers, man. They've been around since the boomer generation. They've been around since the hippie movement. I mean, they've been around for a long time. I was out there, dude. I mean, I love how they have music videos of fucking Portland, man. Out in those protests, dude, because I was out there in that shit. Kind of Rage Machine like. I mean, because honestly, like before Rage Against the Machine was the thing. I mean, MDC was the thing. Like, I mean, honestly, like if it wasn't the Dead Kennedys, it was these guys. Oh, that's the vet, dude. That guy right there is a veteran in the Navy, and that guy literally got fucked up by the cops right here, and he didn't give a fuck. He literally turned around and gave them all the finger, including with his broken arm. He had a broken arm because they fucked him up, and he still gave him the finger with that broken arm. He didn't give a shit, dude. Fucking right there, dude. He had his arm broken, and he still gave him all the finger, dude. Fucking based. Dude, I mean, man, dude, we went hard when these protests and, you know, went on. We went hard, dude.
Thank you, everybody. Go out and vote.
Moms for dead cops. That's something that was out in Portland for a while until they spray painted over it. Man, we went fucking hard when it came to those protests, man. I just kind of wish that, you know, we went harder, honestly. Because we went long, too. Like, the protests out here went longer than most of them. Even Minneapolis. We lasted longer than Minneapolis. The heart of where these fucking protests started. Portland and Seattle were the ones that went the longest. Especially Portland. We went out the longest and the hardest. Spoke to Blunt Roaches, and I'm lit right now, Lamau. Dude, I mean, you know, to be fair, I am too, dude. Dude, I went to fucking, like, Metalhead bike ride. I'm lit as fuck. You know, smokes bowls. You know, I'm just fucking vibe. We're all vibing. It's all some good shit. The weirdest ancient sale, but stoniness still existed. Because that's how weed works sometimes.
I remember getting intimidated and busted at age 13 by the police. I remember
There's a park in Alabama called Stony Lonesome. Nice!
I remember the police firing into crowds and killing children because they were the wrong color. I remember the narcs in high school trying to set me up for a big fall. I remember the police bringing dogs into our school and sniffing away my rights. The police is
Sniffing away my rights.
and they're all on the police day, and they're out for me. And soon as
So
they get me, so you better get started, you know it's good for you, and take your stand. I remember when I first went to school, I was a joker, so we blow, but you leave to run the loop. Don't expect me nothing to you say, fuck my lunch, only I want, watch them die, I need a son, something to the police was done, nothing I can do is stay away. In the USA, you got teachers, playing to stay free. The city's the land of living, they're trying to make a difference out of me. I remember when I first hit the road, I worked for the rent for the money I owed, changed off when I knocked my
It's a
door.
two-bedroom.
Now I'm running some more, city to get me in having yet, burn my fingers.
Wait, is it like a, wait, what? A two-bed, wait, a park? That has to, wait, what, hold on, wait, explain this to me, what? Oh wait, your condo is a two-bedroom. Well, that's a park that you can go vibe at and meet people and smoke some weed. There you go. You have a park. You literally have a stoner park where you can meet some people. There you go. There you go. You got a spot to vibe and kick it with some homies. There you go. That'd be my kick it spot. We drove by the park on the way to the apartments. And like I said, I mean, if it's right next to the apartments, then that's the spot to go fucking vibe. Except for between here and the apartments, 9 miles away. Oh my god! Wait, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. See, I live in an area where parks are literally like less than a mile away from any given area. So I was just assuming, dude. I was assuming that was like a few blocks away from your fucking new apartment, dude. Dude, fuck, bro. That's bullshit, man. Fuck that. I'm not a fish. Stop hiccuping. I ain't a fish. I'm not a fish. Stop. No! Fuck!
He liked to play at chess. He had a picture, Adolf the boy, tucked in his cowboy vest. Well, he would string up your
Okay, I have bad hiccup. God damn it. I'm not a fish. Stop. I'm not a fish. Nope. Okay, you know what? They're not going away. God damn it. Nazi, but not anymore. You was Nazi. Yeah, you was Nazi. You was Nazi. We was so beautiful. We was so beautiful. We was so beautiful. This is what my name is. Nazi. And not anymore. You was Nazi. This was Nazi. But not anymore. You was Nazi. We was so beautiful. We was so beautiful. We was so beautiful. Nazi. But not anymore. You were Nazi. Not anymore. You're Nazi. Not anymore. You're Nazi. It's a very good day. I'm a Nazi. What is it? Like what? A venom? I guess. And that's not me. Can we let my hiccups go away, please? Fuck! I'm not a fish. Can we stop? Jordan Hallett, you have never failed me with your tips. Why is this failing me? You know what? Okay, you know what? It doesn't work. Apparently, it's just a placebo. Whatever the fuck that, like, I'm not a fish shit is, that's a placebo. It don't actually work. Motherfucker. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. They're... dude. Oh, my God. Dude, they're fucking insane. Oh, my God. Did that help? I'm not gonna breathe yet. I'm just gonna hope that helped. I think that did. I think that did. Finally, I think they went away. If they come back, I'm literally gonna scratch and go Asperger. Honestly, if they come back, I swear to fucking God. Cause keep denying your fishoof. Fishoof? Fishood?
Yo, Kanye, you sure about this?
It's time for me to stop running. I need to believe what people tell me.
I need to believe what people tell me, bro.
Fans know I love them, but a gay fish just can't live in the outside world forever. Don't be sad for me, guys. I'm going home.
Come on.
I've been so lonely, girl. I've been so sad. Couldn't understand why haters jumped around. I wanted to be free with other creatures like me, and now I got my wish. Cause I know that I'm a gay fish, gay fish, yo. Motherfucking gay fish. I'm a fish, yo.
I'm a motherfucking gay fish.
Alright, girl.
Oh yeah. I'm a motherfucking gay fish.
Frozen fish, I'll feed them like before. Cause it wasn't being true. You know, everyone said that I had to make a switch. Now I know that
I'm gay fish, gay fish.
gay fish, yo.
Oh, gay fish.
I'm a fish, yo.
I'm a gay fish. Oh, it wasn't even a full song. Fuck you, South Park. He actually blocks people and make this joke about him. Good. He's a Nazi anyway. I mean, fuck Kanye West. I mean, that guy is literally an anti-Semitic Nazi fucking piece of shit. He literally... Like, he literally did that on Alex Jones' show. He was like, I love Hitler. Like, he literally did that on Alex Jones' show. Like, I mean, the guy likes Hitler. He's a Nazi. I mean, fuck him. I mean, he's a Clarence Thomas, Uncle Tom, Uncle Ruckus motherfucker. Fuck that piece of shit. Goddamn scumbag motherfucker. I was about to break down. It ain't an excuse for being Nazi. Like, if you're willing to fucking spill fucking, like, Naziistic shit, like, I don't give a fuck what mental health breakdown you're having. That ain't, you know, a fucking excuse. So... Aww. Little bull. Because I like some of his earlier work. I mean, I still kind of like some of his songs, but... I mean, still doesn't, you know, fucking... revoke the fact that he's a piece of shit. So... what? You kind of make me, Whoa, that's all too loud.
Platform in the North Sea. You fish me like a whaler, violation of international treaties, babe. I'm in an awful state of mind, honey. And you burned me soul like the vent of church in June 1992, baby. And all I want to tell you is...
This is very gross. Singer of Shinedown said in an interview the trans people are just confused. Well, he's a fucking retard, so I don't really expect anything better from him. Beach. Dancing like a polar bear get away. Hey, what the hell? God damn it, YouTube. You fucking piece of shit. Fuck crashing on me. I was having fun with that song, you asshole. Fuck you, YouTube. Piece of shit. I was having fun with no that shit I get on. Norwegian reggaeton. Like Donna, Norwegian reggaeton. Norwegian reggaeton. Hold up,
when you want to get on board. Well, I promise to in the depths of your fjord. When the storm is raging and your body shaking, hold my one tight, the game is not taking. Your good friend is ready. Is anything cause you're afraid. No way to work. I'm swimming in the stream. I don't care. I'm from getting there. But there's some other.
BB starting with Skillet. Goddamn. Band stuff associated with problematic people. I mean, honestly, Skillet ain't really... Wait, how bad are they really? Are they just like kind of like Christian rock, or are they gotten worse? Did they get worse somehow? Is that thing you get to do at top at your pick tournaments with tour mates? Honestly, I don't know if they really have a choice necessarily. I mean, when it comes to like, doing a tour, I mean, like, venues, like, will always have, like, indie bands, like, local bands, or other venues, or, like, other bands, that are touring. I mean, honestly, like, it's really hard to, like, set, like, an individual schedule for a tour. I mean, so you kind of have to, like, like, join a tour with, other bands if you really can't set a tour independently from your own self, right? Like, I mean, I get it. I mean, like, when it came to Sabaton, like, I love checking them out live. And honestly, every band, like, it was Lutharo. No, it wasn't Lutharo. It was Epica. And then and there was like another band, and then it was Sabaton. And I mean, it was all good and fucking amazing, but there were some right-wing chuds there because they kind of like the whole like American patriotic history bullshit. And honestly, like during both the shows that I went to for Sabaton last time I went to see them, like they had this whole like sponsor that they were doing that that was kind of set up, or at least the attempt to push the idea of setting up a whole World War I memorial for American troops that fought for World War I, because like for war memorials there isn't any for World War I troops or anyone that fought for World War I or anything like that. There's like for World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, etc., but not for World War I. So, I mean, honestly, like, I actually kind of I like the idea. Like, I actually do think there should be a World War I memorial for American troops, that fought for during World War I. I mean, I'm not even against that. I think that actually is a good idea. Like, I mean, I think that should be, because all in all, like, there was World War I was such a bloodbath, and, yeah, there was a lot of Americans that, were in that, and it's like, and just because, the war was fucking meaningless and bullshit and everything else in between, like, and even our participation in it, to an extent, like, I mean, those motherfuckers, like, the people that went out there and died in that shit, like, they should still be remembered, like, I mean, I agree with that, like, I mean, so, like, I like the idea of the whole, like, memorial, but, like, when I was at the concert, at least, the first time, at least for the first show that was going on, there wasn't really a lot of chuds, but when I was, going there on Saturday, there was. And there was, like, this whole, like, USA, and, like, this whole, like, bullshit, and it was just, like, oh, my God. It was kind of cringe, honestly. It was, like, I mean, I was kind of wanting to, like, I was half tempted to be, like, just shut up. Just enjoy the show and just shut the hell up. Like, oh, my God. But, obviously, that would have been a lot of problems. So, like, it was whatever, but still. I mean, it was still a good show. Both of the shows are fucking amazing. Don't get me started on the other tour mate, Theory of Dead Man. Love one of their albums and hate everything else because they're very chuddy. Theory of a Dead Man? Well, it sounded like the band name sounds good, but if they're chuddy, then god damn it. Boo. That's sad. Oh, fuck. No, come on, play it. Play the song I want to play. There we go. Running in the sea of desperation, I sing a prayer to my Lord. When I'm hoping this remember like it, and then I sing a prayer to my Lord, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray to my Lord, as I'm down on my knees, permafrost on my feet, I was begging tears to my only one holding. to you, but hallelujah. Nothing but the hands we face yielding, oh Lord. Nothing but the changes in every sing, hallelujah. Never heard of test of that shouting at all. We don't know where they are. I mean, I'm so ashamed of how much church music is slipping in my playlist. Well, you need this church music in your life. You know, for Odin. You need this church music in your life, dude. Voices is Odin calling you. Didn't change, I'm a gentle God. Who is more? This is time for furniture. Master of IKEA. You said Jesus, I'm a comforter. Young king shells of the hammer of Thor. Now you ground eternity furious. And the IKEA. This song is so awesome. Yeah! To shift on his face and beg before you. Two times with horse meatballs we sing by hallelujah. Dunking noms and quality chef says we're second to none. Such a fucking awesome song, dude. Heavy metal days are behind me. No, they're not. Father Odin, who art thou in IKEA? You have heard your message. We're here to worship your creation. Listen to our prayers. See it's so. Be it so. Doors of sand, black, brown, tempered glass. Oh, come up. Oh, now, breaking up the doors of the bad. They got red, it's our TV, love it, that's our TV, love it, yours, face the door, black, brown, gray, green, it's all, love it, that's our door, the love, says your head, into love, this has been such a great. Praise to Odin our Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I love how this is just like the most like metal gospel song in the world. It's so fucking great. I mean, you can't honestly not appreciate this fucking band Nano War Steel, dude. I mean, you cannot appreciate them, dude. They're purposely a comical metal band. I mean, like, they're purposely comical. But it gets better once the chorus takes over. Well, I mean, like, this band is purposely a satirical metal band. Like, I mean, they took their name, Nanowar Steel, from Manowar and Steel Panther. Like, I mean, they're literally a satirical metal band. That's their whole point. Like, I mean, they're meant to be, like, just, I mean, they even have, like, a ballad song that is about, you know, a relationship or, like, you know, love. But it's about a gargoyle. Like French architecture. Like French architectural gargoyles. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, dude, their shit is fucking ridiculous, but fucking amazing. Here, hold on. I gotta show you another music video of theirs. Here, you know what? Well, I'm literally getting every band but Animal Seal. I don't want Glory Hammer. I don't want Foy Schwanz. I mean, they're great bands, but like, goddamn, I don't want their shit. I'm looking for. Oh my god! It's literally recommending me everything but their shit. You know what? All right. We'll look at one we already seen. This one's fun. This is a fun one. It's about Uranus. It's about the bonus hole. Oh yeah! Oh, oh yeah! Ow! This has been mainstream as usual. Well, you know what? I'll look at it after this then. I like it cold, I like it big, I like it bold, I like it persistent, everything Uranus. Then I see I want it large, really spicy with electric charge. What does it say? Rock inside Uranus. Pluto, if this one is ready to planet Venus, CO2, Mars. Just like the manosphere, get right to Uranus, astronomy aficionado, sends to Uranus, the sun reflects up to you. Stranger Things vibe? Really? A Stranger Things vibe? Okay. Alright. Amateurs, everybody can join the view of Uranus. Saturn, two shadows are hesitating. Jupiter is gassy and brown. Neptune, says the sorrows, it's not the way we wanna go. Gonna head right to Uranus, the surface should be town. Uranus, the surface is a song, Uranus. Uranus. I love that little Bee Gees reference, dude. I'm staying alive, I'm staying alive. I'm staying alive. Dude, that little Bee Gees reference is so fucking great, dude. Dude, this song is too goddamn good. I love it. I'm not saying it's bad music. I believe specific. I mean, the whole, okay, you said earlier that it's like Stranger Things vibes into 80s for you. Literally, the whole point is meant to be an 80s satirical song about Uranus, which is about a planet, but it's subtly about literally Uranus. It's about your asshole, but it's actually about the planet. I actually like that song, Staying Alive. I mean, but that's why the song's so fucking awesome. I mean, they literally fucking, like, interwove. Staying alive, staying alive. I mean, dude, Daniel War Steele's fucking genius as fuck, dude. I mean, you know, you can't deny that shit. I mean, look, I'll understand. I'll validate the fact that, you know, I might not necessarily be your shit, but you have to at least understand. You have to at least validate that they're, you know, honestly, kind of goddamn geniuses. I mean, honestly, I mean, they're fucking masterminds when it comes to their shit. The kind of meta-humor never went over with me. Aww, man, come on. What about this? This is literally a cover song. I mean, this is 80s. Ooh, yeah. I mean, here, look at this. Look at this awesome album cover. Save my feet. This is the song. That's a big boy, that's a beat. That's a band right. That's a band all right. That's a band right. It's about time, so for the best. There's a blazing fire in my heart tonight. We're higher, higher in my soul. It's a blazing fire in my heart tonight. You can turn to go. There's a light to you. Take me on my wings. Take me on my wings across the sky. No, take me on my wings. Take me on my wings tonight. 280 some beat. Literally, there's literally like a week ago that you said this shit was banging. How in the fuck? It's a fun night. In the color of steel. It's a color of mercy. It's a what I feel. It's a raging fire in my heart tonight. We're higher and higher in my soul. I distinctively remember, like, at least like a couple weeks ago, you said the exact opposite about this shit. I mean, it's like, I distinctly remember that. And now you're all like, it's like, what? Part of me doesn't even believe that. But, no. Kenny Longa's Air Force movie. Top Gun. I mean, honestly, the album covers, I mean, I'm pretty sure Mighty Wings, isn't it, like, you know, from Top Gun? I mean, look at the top of the album right there. At least for the single. It literally is Mighty Wings, and it's in the Top Gun format. But instead, you got, like, fucking epic, you know, goddamn unicorns over there, like flying unicorns, Pegasus, and all that shit. Epic Sun, epic. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's pretty epic. And you know what? For a fucking cover, it's pretty good. Only the first movie is good. I haven't even seen the second movie, so I mean, I will admit, I don't really have much to go off of that one. Outside the dogfight with the fucking top, like, F-14 versus the goddamn fucking Su-27 or whatever the fuck it is, like the fucking 6th generation stealth fighter jet, and the fact that it fucking beat it, it's just like, man, fuck that bullshit. That is honestly legit trash. Like, I mean, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that stealth fighter jet literally would have fucked that fucking plane up. And yet, they somehow beat that shit. Okay, yeah, okay. You got a song for me. Yeah, I know. Check the tags. Okay, this slaps. I would mosh to this. There was some mosh material right there. I could kind of see it like a little slight circle pit. Yeah, as the mosh kind of builds up again. Right here, the mosh goes down again. Alright, yeah, this actually slaps. Do they happen to be touring? I would check them out live. Are they touring? Gemini Syndrome? Okay. I'm gonna see if they're touring. Because if they happen to be in Portland anytime soon, I might buy some tickets. Google! Fucking pull! Okay, thank you. I was about to fucking freak out. I think it looks like they are touring. I think it looks like they are touring. Let me see here. July 9th, Illinois, Indiana, Hollywood, California is October 20th. Reno, Nevada, Las Vegas, or Reno, Nevada in October 22nd. Seattle, Washington, October 25th. And October 27th is Roseville, California. They're skipping Portland. All right, train ticket, baby. We're going to Seattle. We're going to Seattle, baby. October 25th, we are going to Seattle. Let's go, baby. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are going to Seattle, October 25th. We are doing that shit. You approve? I literally just said I'm going to Seattle to go see him live. They're skipping Portland, so fuck it. I'm going to go see him live October. I'm doing it. I'm going to see this shit live. They slap enough. Dude, this shit's mosh material. I will mosh to this shit. This is legit. It's Wednesday 13 with Gemini. So, wait, well, what's the venue? El Corazon? I've never heard of that venue before. Here, let me look up the details about this. Are not currently available. Oh, I think it's so... Wait a minute. Well, what the fuck does that mean? Are they sold out? I swear to God, if they're sold out already, that would be some bullshit. Wait, so, but who's the, Wait, who's, like, the other bands? It doesn't even tell me. I swear to God, if I can't buy tickets to this, I'm gonna... Bands in town. Let me see here. This might give me some shit. Let's see. Yeah, I get it. There's all these other shows. Yeah. Ah, okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, where is it? Okay. Yeah, right here. Okay. Oh, wait, it says the 25th. Wait, was it initially 25th? Hey, whatever. Either way. Yeah, it is at the El Corazon. I don't know that venue, but fuck it. 109th East Lake Avenue. I literally don't know where that is, but I'll figure it out. I figured out where that is from Keene Station. Like, you know, in Seattle, the King Station is where the Amtrak station is, so I'll figure it out where it is from there, but fuck it. I'm going to that shit. I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna make my attempt. Fuck it. Actually, I need to make sure that there's not other concerts or anything else, you know, contradicting that time frame, but if not, I'm gonna make sure that's set in stone. But who's playing with them now? Who else is going with them? That's it. Like, it doesn't tell me anything. It literally just says them, and that's it. I think it said Wednesday 13, but I don't know what that band is. Yeah, it really, yeah, it doesn't say anything. It honestly just says Gemini Syndrome, that's it. So, honestly, I don't know who else is going to be playing with them, but, you know what, fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna go to that show. Dude, Seattle is honestly a really badass fucking city. Like, and, I mean, Portland is too, but, I mean, Seattle is too. Seattle's pretty badass. So, I always love going to Seattle. So, I'm definitely gonna at least go there. I'm gonna make an attempt at least. I'm going to see if I can work that out. Source on the idea that we were spirits stuck in meat sacks, and once we were awakened, we could change the world as we please. I mean, whoa. Nice. I mean, maybe we are, you know, potentially kind of like that. This site says they are coming to Portland. Songkick. Wait, it doesn't show all the shows. Wait, hold on. Hey, let me do this. Maybe I can narrow it down here a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't show all the shows. Oh, wait, never mind. I had to scroll down further. I'm an idiot. Damn, they're going West Hollywood both times in a row? Nice. Oh, you're right. At the Bossa Nova Ballroom in Portland, Oregon. They're going to be performing at the Bossa Nova. Oh, dude, the Bossa Nova is fucking amazing, dude, because there's a bar right next to it. Dude, I've seen some shows at the Bossa Nova. Dude, that is a really good venue. That's a good spot. Nice. Fuck yeah, dude. That's a good venue. It's good shit. Nice. I will admit, it's a small venue. I mean, but it's a good one. Fuck yeah, dude. Cheaper, less travel. Well, maybe, you know what? What if I want to double dip? What if I want to fucking double dip? What if I want to go to Portland and to Seattle? Huh? What if I want to do that? I probably don't got the money for that, honestly. Well, you know what? I can save up for that shit. I can save up for that. That's something I can, you know, easily save up for. And plus, there's like, you know, other concerts I need to save up for a little bit. So, I mean, you know, there's that. Because I gotta eat. Well, I do too. But, you know, I got a workplace where it's easy to get food. At least on a discount. I buy my 5 discounted games on a month and I'll never play. Oh my god. Oh my god, that dog is passed out. That dog is knocked right the fuck out. It's so cute. Oh, so adorable. You could put her in buy Switch stuff. Also, never touch it. Why? I mean, you gotta at least, you know, interact with it at least a little bit. You gotta play around with it. I mean, come on. You gotta at least play around with it a little bit. Go to bed, bro. Maybe I don't wanna. You know, oh fuck, you know what, actually, you know what, I just literally looked at the time. You know what, I probably, you know what, even if I don't give a fuck, I probably should, actually. Oh my god, it's 8 here, and it's almost fucking 6 o'clock here. You know what, yes, oh my fucking god. Alright. I'm gonna smoke my last little bowl and, you know, go good. Because holy shit. You know what, to be fair, I didn't even really realize what time it was. Honestly, if I saw what the time was, I probably would have been over with this by now. But, like, oops. Just, oop. Oh well, whatever. It was a fun night. I can't believe I got you into a band. Why do you think that is like a shocker to you, honestly? I mean, I'm shocked. Dude, like I'm saying, why do you think that's a shocker to me? Like, I mean, like, I know it's kind of a meme, but when a lot of people say they're music journalists, but I legit am. And you know what? At least for that one song in itself, I mean, that was enough, you know, to convince me to go check them out live. If they're gonna be at the Bossa Nova Ballroom, then I'm gonna fucking, you know, go to that show, and you know what? I'm gonna fucking mosh. I'm gonna show you, like, you know, a fucking banging show with the band that you like, and you're gonna like it. You'll see like a full-on pit, and you'll realize that, like, you're missing out a little bit, low-key. Like, you're gonna want to be in that pit. You're gonna see the pit, and you're gonna be like, ah, shit. You know what? Motherfucker. I got time enough to go to a show. Well, that's why I want you to come here. Get up my bullshit. Get up here in PNW, even if it's a visit. Because if so, then you have all the time in the world to do whatever the fuck you want up here. And that includes going to shows and all the shit. Because I'll make it happen. Don't think I won't, because I will. I'll make sure you go to a house show, go to a concert, you know, go to Ground Control, because that bar literally has an entire fucking arcade, and you can't tell me that you will enjoy a bar in an arcade. Like a bar that has a fucking full-on arcade. You cannot tell me that you enjoy the fuck out of that. I mean, it's like there's so many different things around here that honestly you would legit vibe and love. Okay? I'm just saying. So, you got no excuse if you come up here. I cut myself for well, what if Starset happens to come to Portland? Unironically, I'll buy you a ticket if, like, literally, like, I mean, like, if your mom is able to, like, figure out a way to get you over here, you can, you know, you don't even have to worry about a hotel. You can be here. Like, I mean, if you're able to figure out, like, legit, like, everything else about, like, you know, logistics getting here and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about a hotel. You don't have to worry about the concert. Just saying. That's an option. And if that's the case, I expect you to at least, you know, to some extent be here a little longer. And if that's the case, you're going places with me. Like, you're going to go check out some shit. You're going to, you know, see some stuff. And we're going to have fun. Okay? Like, it ain't going to just be a concert and that's it. Yeah. We're going to do some shit. Ain't going to work with you. Dude, you don't have to go to work with me. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm gonna swing a leg. I'll be right back. Oh, Jesus Christ, it is light outside. moon. It's beautiful. Beautiful moon. Boop. Yeah, you gotta move out of the way, bro. Goofball. Wait, I'll go work if they give me your paycheck for my efforts. I mean, if I want to go work for me, sure, but you're gonna have to fly your ass over here pretty much like literally right now to do that. So, you want to do that? Have fun. Bring your homie to work day? Okay, look, who the fuck said that I was gonna bring you to work? I mean, you might have to go there anyway because you're probably gonna want some food or something to drink or something like that. So the closest place would be my workplace. So there you go. You have to be there no matter what. Just so you can at least get a little bit of food. I mean, you know, I'm just saying. You say you want to show me places, I assumed. Dude, my workplace isn't really that special. I'm talking about, like, you know, like just places around the town or the city and shit like that. But I see how it is. Never seen a Safeway. It's not so special. There's nothing special about it. Kinda sucks. Is it like a Dollar General? No. It's way more bougier than that. Way more. Like a Walmart? Like a Fred Meyer? Kroger? Yeah, like a Kroger, yes. Something like that, yeah. But, anyway. When I went outside, I realized it was literally, like, daylight. And the moon is just beautiful. But nonetheless, it's just like, I don't want to necessarily see it at this time of day. So, Whole Foods? No. Whole Foods is more bougier. Anyway. Kiss you, Miss Good night. I will. And I will for you too. Because, it's late as fuck, so. Peace out. Of course. Yeah, I'll be around for the next one, so. Mwah. Kiss for the homies. I should be back around for the next